Dallas and Austin lead Texas in the percentage of $1 million and up homes, while other Texas cities like Fort Worth lag behind. That's what we're talking about in today's video. A report on the percentage of homes listed for more than $1 million in each Texas city just came out, and it reveals a lot about the changes in affordability and the landscape of home prices in Texas. We're going to talk about that report today, and I'm also going to share with you the three main reasons why home prices have gone up so much in Texas in the last several years. And at the end of this video, I'll share how people are still finding affordable options. I'm Chase Hansen, your DFW Realtor. I'm a real estate agent serving the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you find these videos helpful or learn anything new at all I ask is that you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. For home advice, you can always contact me directly through my email listed in the video description. I'd love to help you out. Something I hear a lot from first-time homebuyers is the idea that they want to wait until the market crashes to buy a house so it'll be more affordable. And I get the sentiment. Houses are expensive. But when you dig into the data, none of the experts or research supports the idea that prices are going down. This report from the real estate site Point2 shows a more accurate picture of what's been happening the last several years in the Texas market. This is a breakdown of the percentage of $1 million or more homes in each major Texas city. Austin is less of a surprise. It's gone from keeping it weird to being a tech hub, although 24.7%, almost a quarter of homes in the city being listed for over $1 million, is crazy. The biggest surprise in this report to me is Dallas at 22% of houses listed for more than $1 million. Now, if you've driven through Highland Park or Preston Hollow, you know that Dallas has a luxury market. But what this means is that the percentage of that inner Dallas bubble that is high-end luxury price point has grown significantly in the last couple years. Houston makes more sense at 11.4%. Fort Worth was more modest at 3.4%. Now, people who know the colonial neighborhoods or certain areas near TCU or the Cultural District know that Fort Worth also has some incredible luxury neighborhoods. But it's still a smaller city, and I think some of the development and attention it's getting might change that down the line. Finally, we have San Antonio at 2.9% and El Paso at 1.8%. So, the biggest news in this headline is that Dallas and Austin both have more than 20% of their houses for sale at over $1 million. Now, I'm going to note that those numbers are measured by the city limits of those cities, so it doesn't take into account the surrounding suburbs. But that still feels like a major change of how people view home prices in Texas, and it speaks to the tension of affordability that people are thinking about a lot lately. Here's the three main reasons I believe home prices have been rising so quickly in Texas. 1. Economic stability. Texas is a huge state with a large and diverse internal economy. The days of Texas being just about oil and horses are way behind us. It's an economic powerhouse that serves just about every industry you can think of, which makes it a healthy economy that has tended to be more insulated from the worst of the last couple of economic downturns, and that leads to home price stability. 2. Increasing population. The narrative that all the Californians are moving to Texas is a running joke for a lot of people here. But in the last several years, we have seen an increase in people moving to Texas from around the country for various reasons. And increasing population means more home demand. Basic economics, when you increase demand but don't increase supply, prices rise. Combine that migration with the millennial generation, like myself, in prime first-time homebuying age, you have more upward pressure on pricing since there's not enough new homes being built. 3. Limitations on the real estate market. Like I said, at its core, home prices are a supply and demand problem. And the reality is that since 2008, there has been so little construction of new homes in the area that there are not enough houses for everyone who wants to buy at any given moment. And it's been that way for years and years. Yes, the 2021 pandemic market was crazy and that sped up that home price inflation while people were able to borrow money more cheaply. But the reason prices haven't fallen since mortgage rates have gone up is because people still need houses and there's not enough houses available. It's a structural issue that we need more affordable housing construction in cities throughout the country, including the DFW area. So we've talked about the report, and we've talked about the reasons that home prices are rising, but I told you we'd also talk about how people are finding affordable houses, because I'd rather leave people with hope, and I believe everybody should have a place to call home. Again, these stats are centered on the city limits of Dallas and Fort Worth and the rest of these cities. but they don't factor in the surrounding areas, the suburbs, that most residents of the area actually live in. Now, the median home price for the DFW Metroplex is $386,000, not a million. And people buy houses for less than that median price point all the time. I live in Arlington, so halfway between Dallas and Fort Worth, and in the mid-cities we have better affordability with easy access to both downtowns. Not to mention all the new construction happening in the North Dallas and North Fort Worth suburbs, and now South Fort Worth as well, where you have these new houses being built available below the median price point. So there are affordable options out there. You just have to know your budget and have a good agent to help you find the right place. If that's you, again, my email is in the description, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'd be happy to help you whether you're buying or selling, moving now or later, looking for an existing house or a new one. Let's talk. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Again, my name is Chase Hansen, a realtor serving the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.